Hey, yo, what's up, guys? Synarchyx here, back with another video, and in this one, we're doing a let's check out INDIKA. It's a game made by Odd Meter, published by 11-Bit Studios. Uh, INDIKA is a third-person story-driven adventure game set in alternative Russia, so that's interesting. From the trailers I've seen on the from the footage I've seen in the trailer, it piqued my interest, and I like supernatural kind of storytelling, and it looked very odd, and I like odd. So we're gonna go ahead and try out the game, test it out, see the performance. So in this video, like these type of videos that I make, I mostly just like check out the performances and how they play, and if I enjoy the game or not, and I'll see if I can play as long as I can. Usually it's 2 hours tops, but if the game's really intriguing and really fun, I'll end up playing more. Like, I've been trying to do these videos differently nowadays, because I've been trying to combine them a bit more, because it's becoming a lot harder to make videos, especially when I don't have time. So in this type of video, I do everything live and then upload it to YouTube, so that you can get the reaction and also my first impression, my genuine first impression, as as close as possible to being authentic, in terms of my enjoyment out of the game, and my experience of the game as well. So we're gonna have a look at the game now, and in the video we're gonna skip ahead to the dialogues to explain my experience and talk about the game. So I've just now played about almost 4 hours of the game, and it's pretty interesting. At the beginning, I was kind of hating the game because it was a very slow start, and you're forced to walk, and it's pretty long walk to the destination, and then it does that really annoying fetch quest, and that really kind of triggered me a bit, but I guess it had a reason to it. The whole game right now is like, it's very very weird. It's almost kind of hard to tell, like, in my point of view, it's kind of hard to tell what is intentional and what is not intentional, and I kind of see, like, in her eyes, what is reality and what is not reality. You know what I'm saying? It's like, because there is some scene that it was like ridiculous, and I'm like laughing, but at the same time, if I was in her shoe, it would probably be very terrifying. It's very interesting. I really like the how can I say, it's not the story, it's the experience. I think it's the experience. I really enjoyed the experience of this game, from like the journey. Some parts I didn't quite like it as much, but the whole it gets to the point where you're thinking, what is going on? Like, you want to piece the puzzle, you want to finish the puzzle, like you just want to like piece it together, and it just starts making your mind think more, and you're like trying to deduce what is going on in her head and in this world, because this world does not make sense at the same time. It's ridiculous, because I've only seen two animals in this game, and they're like massive, and it's wild, it's weird. I don't know if it, because it's set in a alternative Russia. It's supposed to be it. When it says alternative, I think it's like a what you call it, a fantasy stylized uh uh XIX century. I don't know. Do you call it XIX? Was it 19? Was that, is that a number? I'm guessing it's a numeral number, XIX. Is that what's that number? Is that 900 something? I don't know. You didn't finish it? I've seen some videos which says full playthrough and it's under 4 hours. I don't really want to finish it because this is just a check, not a full playthrough, gameplay playthrough. I'm not reviewing the game, I'm just checking the game out. And I played quite a lot of it already. It's supposed to be like a first impression with some gameplay footage of it. It's not to play the entirety of the game. And then I suppose like talk about the game, just so I don't spoil too much. Maybe I will finish off in another stream. But it's not part of the actual YouTube video. You usually do 4 hours, and games is like 4 hours or less. Yeah, usually if I get really sucked into the game, normal mark would be supposed to be 2 hours, a 2 hour stream. But the game was kind of interesting, and I just wanted to see what's next. Like, is it gonna like give me a conclusion? Is it gonna give me more of the piece of the puzzle? Am I gonna get entertained in some way or something like that? In a way, it has been like this. It has entertained me quite a bit. Not a sense in what they're trying to discuss. They touched about what is freedom, what is being faithful to God, what is life and death, and stuff like that, and those type of talks. In a way, I wasn't too invested in those, but at the same time, it was kind of interesting to hear it, just to have a bit of pieces of it. It was interesting to listen to. It was at the same time, it was kind of hard to hear because some of the audio is louder than the characters that were speaking. As I was walking, there were sometimes the music in the background would be playing blazingly loud, or the background ambience will be blazingly louder than the actual characters speaking, and sometimes the characters, they're mumbling, or they pronounce some of the words a bit weird. I guess maybe it's just a volume difference in the whole game. It just doesn't really resonate, or like sometimes I just get lost. I just lose interest in what they are saying, and I'm just trying to get to the next puzzles. The puzzles are really easy, very simple. They weren't that difficult, or it doesn't. But they weren't like in your face and being difficult. But they're like more like, oh, I can't cross this. Basically the character is like trying to cross the river, but the person who's supposed to be operating the I guess what you call them, like a boat. It's not a boat, but it's basically a bridge. It doesn't refuse to help you, so you have to think of a way to help yourself, basically, and kind of it makes me think, and also like kind of builds up the character that, the reason why she's able to do all this because she's really smart. It makes me believe that the character I'm playing is actually smart, and that she's like able to operate machinery. She's capable of doing self problems, getting past, getting through. But that's because obviously it's me doing the puzzle to get from point A to point B. But at the same time, in terms of the whole story and the journey, it makes me think that and believe that INDIKA is a very smart woman, and she's capable of being independently good at survival, and just getting to point A to point B, to a destination. It kind of gives us some little bit of a background with the whole dream world, because there's two worlds. There's the world where the graphic is nice and it's 3D, and it's third person. And then the second world is when you're in some kind of her past life when she was little. It goes into this like pixel game in bird's eye view, and it tells us a little bit more of her background, and maybe there was a tragedy there that led her to become a nun or something like that. So yeah, that bit is interesting. It has also mini games spread crumbed around, especially in her dream world where she does like frog ribbon jumping, or doing racing with her dad. It's interesting to see the least. Although is the mini game annoying, or is it like, what's the word I'm trying to think of? Is there any point to have these mini games? I would say they're fine. They're not so bad. They're not intrusive to progressing this through the storytelling. Because it kind of blends in quite well. Like, because you're middle of doing this, because I think the way it's played out is basically it's kind of like her imagination and also her childlike state, because she treats everything like a game, and it also makes me feel like she thinks like a video game character, like you know how gamers who play games a lot and then they go do their daily life in real life, and they think it like a gamer, basically. How can I explain it? It's like if I were to be chopping wood, and I would think to myself, I leveled up, basically, or it's my birthday tomorrow, so instead of saying it's my birthday tomorrow, I'm gonna level up tomorrow. Kind of like that. It kind of feels like that. That's how she sees the world, and it's interesting. And what really like made it really interesting, like I was like mind boggled, and I was like, whoa, what is this? It's when the voice in her head starts talking, and then the world starts shifting. It has, I don't understand. It really plays up the really, either the creepiness of the supernatural world, or what is real or what is not. But it kind of makes it feel like she has some kind of superpower or something like that, because this weird world, that when her world becomes split, when it becomes chaotic or something, I don't know what it has. It's like either the demon is doing something to her. I don't know if it is a demon or not, but it might be a demon. I don't know. It's the whole it's just like so much mystery. Like, I just want to unravel it, and it's just like it's just great. I like it. I like that bit, that part, the part where the demon. Okay, we're gonna call it demon when the demon talks. And actually, no, we call it the narrator. When the narrator talks, that's when it gets really interesting, because you want to know who this narrator is, and sometimes this narrator entices her. It's kind of like the snake, the Adam and Eve kind of thing. The snake talks to Eve, right? Yeah, it talks to Eve, and it tempts her and stuff. And then you see the world shifting because of maybe she's losing faith or something like that, and he's winning. I'm not too sure how it works, or why. But then she starts, and then you hold down the right click button to pray, and then the world fixes itself. So when she's praying, the world fixes itself. When she's not praying, it goes crazy, and that also plays a part on the puzzle of the like doing the little puzzles, platforming puzzle. I guess you could call it puzzle, because you're trying to get from A to B, and you have to do this weird puzzle, like shifting the platforms so that you can get to the next to the next side of the area. And it's really interesting. I like that part. I really like those kind of out of the like randomness. Sorry, it's not random. It's more like how I'm trying to look the word. I'm trying to figure out the figure. I'm trying to figure. I can't actually say the word. I'm trying to figure the word spontaneous, like surprise. It just feels unique in my opinion. It just feels really unique in sense of how you tell do puzzles and telling a story this way, and it seems like it seamlessly connects to each other. However, there is some faults with the game. As I said before, like the voice kind of dims out. It gets drowned out by ambient sounds and music and stuff like that. And sometimes if it sounds like drivel, and it just loses my immersion on the game, and the whole. I don't know why they have a score, like the XP scoreboard on the. Sorry, it's not a scoreboard, but it's an XP bar on the top left of your corner of your screen, and there's no button to turn it off or have it to be turned off dynamically. Like, you know how in certain games when you get some XP, you see your XP bar come up, and it will show you your XP, and then it will disappear so that it doesn't stay on your screen. I kind of wish this game had that, because it kind of, I don't know, it feels like it kind of ruins the immersion of the game, and but I feel like it plays a part, and there's a reason for it to be there. But in the visual sense of me as the player, I feel like it should have been dynamically disappear or fade away so that I don't see it. Especially when I'm trying to take a screenshot, there's no way for me to remove it. So it's all my screenshots going to have this little XP bar on the top left corner, and it just looks weird. And because the scenery in this game, it looks beautiful, even though it's pretty bland because it's just snow. But it's like the lighting, the mixture of lighting, the mixture of shadow, the mixture of the snow and the structures. It looks very nice. It makes me want to do some photography. I don't know, because I like to take pictures of sceneries, and it brings out my photography-ness out, even though I'm not very good at photography. But it does give me like, the joy of taking pictures just by looking around of the world. They have these benches that you can sit on, and it gives you like cool camera angles and stuff, but I kind of wish I could do it myself. Like, there should have been some kind of photo mode allow you to do it yourself, or at least press a button to remove the HUD, or have it dynamically disappear on your screen so you can like look around, angle your character and take some pictures and stuff. Because the world is beautiful, the graphic is decent, and the frame is amazingly amazing. It's always 60 frames. Sometimes it dips because it's loading certain areas, like when you go transition to it's like a black zone, and once you walk through the tunnel, it does a little bit of loading, and it loads the next area, and the frame drops a little bit, like up to 40 for like a split second, and then it goes back to 60, and it stays 60. It looks so beautiful, crisp. It's like, so optimized. I can't believe how optimized it is. So because certain games, I guess because the game has no combat, no nothing, like nothing at all, it's just walking, left clicking to interact with stuff, but it just looks great. 60 frames is, it's like, that's all I could ask for if for optimization, is to have a perfect 60 frames. I don't need 100 frames or 200 frames. As long as I get that 60 frame, I'm good, and the game delivers. So it looks great. Is there anything else I could say bad about the game? I guess the voice acting. It's in some areas the voice acting is good. Like when it's in a fixed dialogue section where they're basically having like a little cutscene, they're talking to each other. The voice acting is brilliant. They talk to each other. They sound human. They sound like humans. But then suddenly, sometimes in certain scenes, they sound like robots, or they sound like they're still in the like. It brings me out of the immersion, and I feel like they're in some kind of box, and they're like, "Oh no, like it just feels flat. Some of the scenes, it just sounds flat to me. It might be just me, but I don't know. It just brought me out of the immersion of the game, so that kind of sucked. But still pretty good voice acting, and I kind of wish they did some kind of accent, like did some kind of Russian accent, or at least try to do some accent. I don't know, maybe that would have been bad, but I don't know. It would have improved more on the immersion of the game, because they sound British, they sound English. I don't know if they are supposed to be British, but it's set in Russia, so I don't know. Because the one of the scene is so funny, but he's like, "Why don't you drop your gun, mate?" I was like, "Oh, what is going on?" And sometimes some of the cutscenes, I'm so lost. It almost feels like a comedy than a serious thing. At first, it's like it was all serious, and then suddenly it became like a comedy. It's just so funny. So I love it, but I don't at the same time I don't understand if this is supposed to is this intentional or not. It's great. It's great. So INDIKA, that is INDIKA. It's pretty funny. At the same time, bizarre. But yeah, I think that's all I will say about the game for now. I do enjoy it. I think I do plan to finish it off in another stream. But for this video, I'll end it here. Yeah, it's pretty good. I would say if you're into if you like stuff like story-driven storytelling, I think, and I do believe that this is a decent game to have a look at. Like, check it out. At least check it out, or watch somebody play it for a bit and then see if it's your type of game. It's definitely wacky. It's just like weird, and it doesn't feel like it's intentionally supposed to be wacky, but I don't know. It just feels like it. It makes me laugh. This whole game, like halfway through the game, I'm still laughing at this game. But yeah, it's just weird. But yeah, that's all I have to say about this game. So that is INDIKA. By, let me just double check. INDIKA. It's INDIKA by Odd Meter, published by 11-Bit Studios. It's pretty decent, pretty cool if you are into story-driven games and that doesn't require any combat. But I mean, I think I like this game. It's just everywhere. It's like, I'm like, oh my god, and then ha ha ha, and I'm like, wow, that's like, what the hell? What's going on? Like, it's just cool. It's just interesting. It's very interesting, and I think you should have a look at this game. At least take a look at the gameplay. Well, not the game, but just just see the first few minutes and check it out for yourself. But yeah, that's it for this video. How should I end it? If you try INDIKA yourself, if you played INDIKA yourself, let me know what you think of the game yourself. Leave a comment in the section below, and if you enjoyed this video and you want to see more gameplays and first impression from me, to hit that follow button, or I think on YouTube it's subscribe button. Yeah, I think yeah. I'll see you guys in the next stream or in the next video. Yeah, bye. Oh yeah, I forgot to say. Oh shit, what was I gonna say? The footage I'm going to be showing will have spoilers, so be warned. So, spoiler warning. Let's jump in. New game. It's a little cartoon girl. Oh, what the hell? What is this? I'm collecting shapes.
Forgive me.
There.
I forgot myself for a moment.
I'm a bit too close to her face.
Sorry. Sorry. Sorry, I didn't mean to.
The graphic looks pretty good.
Go. There's a basket for Smaragda in the warehouse. She's waiting.
Duty. Take a basket with the vegetables from the warehouse and bring it to Sister Smaragda in the refectory. I'm pretty sure that's not how you say it, but we're gonna go ahead with that. You get 30 points. Why does it feel like she's living in a video game world, but like the way she's thinking is like video game. I gotta collect vegetables, get points for being good. So left clicking makes her swipe her face and cough. Progress. Repentance. Every time you get points, you gain a chance to get extra. Every time you get points, you gain extra. Current level. Guilt. Shame. Regret. Repentance. Huh? We've been doing matches. Rosary. Pavel Sergeyevich, Indika's father. Mother's abyss doesn't give her a blessing to keep a photograph, but for Indika, this picture is the last link to her previous worldly life. It's so blurry though. Rosary. When Indika's life becomes completely unbearable, she clutches the cross on her rosary so hard that blood oozes from her palm. It's the only way to drown out the devil's hateful voice. That's a bit crazy. Matches. Oh, that's a pretty looking matchbox. Indika begged Martha, the iconographer, to gift this matchbox to her. Martha had decorated it for the arrival of the Metropolitan Ilorian, but at the last moment, Mother Varvara rejected the gift, so it went to Indika. Ooh, that's a really nice looking matchbox. I would keep that. Alright, so let's go.
What does it mean to be truly righteous? To never succumb to temptation, or to take a vow of chastity despite constant temptation? Our heroine did not know the answer to this question and preferred never to dwell on it. If it were up to her, she would have chosen the quiet life of a nun. However, destiny had something different in store for her.
So far the game's running at 60 frames. Perfect. What's this? Sit down. Wow. The game looks pretty. But I wish that top left corner would disappear though. Can I not make it go disappear? Pixel for font. There's nudity filter. I'm gonna have to turn that on. Pray. Audio. I can't get rid of that top right, top left corner thing. But we're gonna take a screenshot. It's pretty. Oh, I like these shots. The HUD kind of ruins it though, the immersion of the scenery. There's no way to turn the HUD off, is there? Is there a button I can turn off the HUD? No. Unfortunately, no. If you're gonna make a beautiful scenery game, you gotta have a HUD removal button. If you're gonna set up like places for people to like enjoy the scenery and like maybe take some pictures, at least have a photo mode or a HUD button that will turn off. Yeah, there's nothing here. That sucks. What's this? Drink some water. I got some points for that. There way to go faster. Oh, so there's no running, but when you hold shift, she kind of walks a bit faster. It's like an illusion.
I'm sorry. Maybe I can help.
You're the last person I need right now. Get lost.
Sorry.
Rude. User manual for a steam hydraulic machine. In case of a sudden engine cutoff, make sure to open shutter 4 and purge the steam. The operating pressure in the main boiler should be maintained at 4.5 to 5 kilogram per meter square for general fast. 5 to 6 kilogram meter square for length. 6 to 7 kilogram meter square for the 12 Great Feast. 6.5 to 7 kg meter kilogram meter square for other Great Feast. 5.5 to 6.5 kilogram meter square on other days. What exactly are we making with this? Is this that alcohol brewing thing? What is this? Okay. Can't read that. Is there no... I was expecting, like, maybe if you put your cursor onto the subject, maybe this banner here, it will do some kind of translation for me. But, I don't know. I think I'm supposed to go in there. Let's see if there's anything here worth investigating. Her hands are going through her waist. So far it's just walking. Some long ass walking. I don't like the fact I'm forced to walk. I mean, I guess this is not that kind of game, like, it's not an action game. Story-driven game. But you're gonna make a sequence where I'm walking. Oh man, please make it short. And the fact that I'm trying to explore makes it even worse. Wait, there's a ladder up there. What the hell? That doesn't look safe. There's stairs and then a ladder. It looks like I can climb up there. Why the hell not?
Hey! Hey, where are you going? Hey,
I'm
stop.
sorry. I'm sorry.
It.
I don't really know how to...
Oh,
Forgive me. Forgive me. Forgive me.
change that one.
I should go. I should go. I should go. Sorry. Sorry.
Yes. Oh, I think that looks good actually.
Now she's stuck up there.
And then get this bit over here.
I got an achievement for that.
Yeah.
She doesn't know how to put it back. I'm pretty sure she it's not that hard. She could have just put that back, to be honest. I'm guessing she's like the odd one, the odd nun. Everybody bullying her. That noise. The hell is that? Is that a cow? Why is it so huge? The hell? It's so dark. The lighting is really nice. Look at that. It's got some nice shadows. Very realistic. I'm trying to admire and soak in the quality of this game. It looks okay. Pretty realistic enough. But the lighting is really well made. Really well done. That's a weird sound. That supposed to be a chicken sound.
For the sake of the prayers of all the... Stesha, do you have something prepared for Smaragda? It's cold today, isn't it? Oh, potatoes. Thank you.
Huh?
Thank you.
Being talk. Strange people.
The sisters loved Indica. Christian love is known to be patient, merciful, and faithful. However, in a lowly human sense, they didn't love her that much. To be completely honest, they didn't love her at all. Many of them felt nothing but disgust for her. Indica, however, was not to blame. Were it not for the voice that was inculcating ideas in her, unforgivable for a Christian, she would have been a virtuous and rather mediocre nun. Indica's biggest dream was for that voice to leave her alone once and for all. Her entire life became a struggle, a painful resistance. No matter how hard she tried, no matter how much she tortured herself, the voice grew louder and more convincing every day.
So the one who's speaking, is that the devil? It sounds like it. The narrator sounds like the devil. It sounds like the tricksters. Reliquary. Preserves a fragment of the remains of Saint Balaam of Egypt. Famous for the hallow's exquisite fragrance, helps with indigestion, gastrointestinal upset, and pelvic organ disorders. What? How does that work? Where exactly does the fragrance come out of? And why is it shaped as a gun finger? The hell? Is this sex reference? What is that in the middle? Looks like there's something in the middle. Preserves a fragment of the remaining of a saint. So that's a fragment in the middle. Brief. Every time you get points, you gain a chance to get a multiplier. Humility. You get a chance to gain points right now. So what exactly? I'm currently level 8 already. I'm guessing this is before whatever happens. She goes back to level 1. Level 8 current level. Humility 4. It's weird to have a story-driven game that has no combat. It's just walking around, and then I level up. Asceticism Practitioner's Guide. Treat the top and bottom of outer thigh with strong herbal infusions. Make skin incision across the top and bottom of the thigh. Heat up the fetters until they become red. Slowly insert the hot fetters under the skin while pulling it with a surgical hook. What the hell is this for? Make incision across the top and the... what the hell is this? Make cuts and then heat up the fetters until they become red. Slowly insert the hot fetters under the skin while pulling it with a surgical hook. What? So they're inserting some kind of metal thing inside the skin. Why the hell would you do that? I don't get it. Is it for somebody who has broken leg? So weird. I thought it was a book about treating wounds, but that was weird. Yeah, you get points for being faithful. God rewards you with points. Goodwill points. Interesting. I guess it's important. I guess that it's worth exploring, I guess, to see if we can do some unique interactions. Oh my god, this prologue has too much walking. We're almost there anyway. Gotta explore. I have to take the basket there. She don't even say anything. She just takes it. Rude.
Bring some water.
Don't even say it. They don't even say please. Jesus. Get a full barrel of water. I guess back in those days they didn't have mana. Turn. I'll turn the other way. Nice gameplay. Get potato. Now get water. Turn the wheel. I hope it gets better than this. They actually had physics on the water. Surprised the water's not even frozen. God, they could have just skipped this bit. What's that? Pour it in here. What? Oh, you gotta be freaking kidding me. I had to get 5? Oh, this is some bullshit. What? Oh my god, this is worse than RPG fetch quests. Like, this is like the worst fetch quests ever. Oh, I'm already about to call quits.
Useless labor is the basis of spiritual development. Obedience is above fasting or prayers. INDIKA didn't understand why she needed to retrieve the water from the well if there was a pump next door that took it from a sacred spring. She didn't understand why drinking from the spring was allowed, but cooking soup was a sin. The well was only about 15 meters away from the spring. It was not possible to have any other water there. Even a tenth of it is the same. They say on Epiphany, even a drop of holy water blesses an entire canister. If that were true, a couple of evaporated drops from the spring would bless the puddles beneath her feet.
Okay. So she's starting to doubt her faith. Because she has to do this bullshit labor. Even I wouldn't want to do this. Unless it's to train her, like, muscle-wise. If it was like some kind of martial art training, then yeah, I would probably do it, but just to get water out of where and pour it into a barrel for no reason is a bit annoying. Oh my god, I have to do it 2 more times. You're torturing me, INDIKA! You're torturing me! What the hell is this game? I'd rather kill 5 rats in WoW than fill a bucket 5 times. But for first impression and gameplay's sake, I have to do it. You know, they didn't have to literally make me fill the bucket 5 times. They could have just maybe fill it up like 2 times and then do some dialogues and then skip the whole thing and make it do automatic like a cutscene or something. Ugh. Like, can we just move things along, please? Maybe it's intended. This game is intended to either piss me off or to torture me. Riveting gameplay. Oh, I hope the rest of the game is not like this. I'm already like almost an hour. Well, I'm like probably 20 minutes in the game and you got me doing this. Probably less than that, but yeah. Animation wise, it looks pretty good. It's constant 60. The animation is very smooth. They got a really good mocap. Does she blink? She doesn't blink. Oh my gosh, she's creeping me out without blinking. Look at the way her eyes moves. That looks so freaky. She doesn't blink. Okay. Like, the developer were doing pretty well until they forget to make her blink. Maybe it's just that session. Does she blink here? Oh, she does blink there. It's just that she doesn't blink when she's turning the wheel. She's very focused. She's like MOG at water collecting. Game looks really nice. It kind of the whole immersive feeling kind of gets spoiled with that scoreboard on the top left corner. I'm gonna say it again, and I'm gonna criticize it again. I wish there was a hide HUD button in this game, because this game looks really nice. I want to take some pictures, but it really ruins the shot with that thing up there, and it kind of, I don't know. In my opinion, I don't know. It feels like it takes away the immersion. But it seems like this little pixel kind of style scoreboard plays a part in the story, because there's a little girl that you play little games as well. Maybe that inside of her is still like a little girl playing a little video game.
You haven't eaten even 10 of them. With God's help, we'll make it to spring. No way. Sisters won't eat after her.
Mother, the sign of the cross saves from the plague, but this...
Oh, you bitch.
Good. Smaragda, don't tempt me. I'm sending Evdokia to you. Don't let this one into the refectory.
All that hard work get poured away.
O Son of God, accept me on this day as communicant of thy secret supper, for I shall not divulge thy mysteries to thy foes. I shall give thee no kiss akin to Judas, but as an outlaw shall I confess thee. Remember me, O Lord, in thy kingdom. May my communion of thy immaculate mysteries, O Lord, not be judged or condemned, but heal the body and soul.
Going on.
Servant of God, Seraphim, I shall know.
What? What the hell? What the hell is that?
Servant of God, INDIKA, shall now take communion with the body and blood of our Lord
He's
and
the
God
devil.
and Savior Jesus Christ.
What the hell was that? What? Many years you bore with them and warned them by your spirits, yet they would not give ear, but therefore you gave them in the hand of the peoples of the lands. What the hell am I playing? Oh wow, this is interesting. I like the way they do the shot.
She asks me what's in it. But I know what's in it.
It is forbidden to leave the convent without a blessing. Despite her requests, Indika had not been blessed to leave for a full year. When she was tasked with delivering the letter, it took her completely by surprise. Even though she did not know the contents of that letter, she could not shake the feeling that it would play an extremely important, perhaps critical, role in her life.
Wow, I really like how they're doing this credit thing. It's very unique, very movie-like.
What is in it? What's in it?
Written and directed by Dmitry Zvetlov.
What's in
As
it?
I say, what's in it? What's in it? And sometimes, what's in it? Where is she at?
What's
Walk.
in it?
What's in it,
What's
mate?
in it?
Delivered a letter for Father Herman to Danilov Monastery. Wait, hold on, I want to turn up the subtitles. What's in it, bruv? Oh wow, look at that. Yeah, I don't know why, but it looks really nice. Oh, what the hell? I'm in the middle of nowhere. Oh, I can sprint now, thank God! Oh, she can run pretty fast. What the hell? I'm in the middle of nowhere. Oh, wow, my frame started to dip. Okay. Oh, do I have free movement now? Like, is it open world? I'm free! Let's run away! Can I drop off? No. Is this the right way? Why do I hear noises? I feel like it's something like a monster or something.
For the sake of the prayers of all the saints, Lord Jesus Christ, our God, have mercy on us.
Knock louder than that, man.
Tisha, I need to go to the other side. Georgie, pirate, be quiet.
The animals feel the unholiness.
They're just happy to see me. Tisha, I'm sorry.
The animals feel the unholiness.
I brought you some apples. Orlovka, your favorite. Tisha, I must hurry to the train. Tisha, what have you done? The steps are all wet. You'll slip and fall again.
What are you doing?
Don't worry, Tikhon, I understand. Forgive me, for Christ's sake.
Huh? What just happened? She just threw a bucket of water at me. Okay, I get it. But it moves too fast. I'm guessing this is a puzzle. Oh, okay, cool. That was a little puzzle. Because she needs to get across, but that person in that house won't come out. Seems like the same style. Very nice. Whoa, what the hell? The whole that was weird. Transition. The whole screen went black. I think it will load in the next scene. Because I don't really.
Tikhon has the key. Oh, what an imbecile.
What an imbecile.
Loved Tikhon. Imbecile was a medical diagnosis, so she was just using the word literally. In any case, Tikhon couldn't hear her. Hypocrisy isn't really a virtue, is it?
He is an imbecile. Okay, the frame sometimes drops because I'm guessing it's loading something. But it goes back to 60 and it stays there quite strongly. Okay, we're gonna go up, I guess. Wow, this lift is slow.
It was as if the convent didn't want to let her go. Even though she knew there was no place closer to God, she yearned to leave it, at least for a short time.
Not true.
Now I have come to thee, my Lord and God, a sinful and burdened one, not having the boldness to look up into the heights of heaven because of the multitude of my transgressions. For as thou in thy deep wisdom hast had compassion on us, so also in these latter days hast thou made us anew by thy bloodshedding.
What the hell?
I beseech thee, O Lord, pour out upon me a drop of thy mercy and cleanse me, for I am defiled by many sins. And
literally, what the hell?
As a disciple of the Lord, O just one, thou hast received the gospel. As a martyr, thou art never turned away.
Meaning, hated.
Although I cry to thee as the prodigal, I have sinned before thee, O merciful Father.
Handles the rotting potatoes, the never-ending advice.
I have recklessly forgotten thy glory, O Father.
Signing the cross over her mouth after every yawn.
Because of thy boundless mercy and compassion.
What is going on? This is kind of interesting.
Before entering her cell.
Like a man who fell among thieves and was wounded, so have I also fallen through.
She has some kind of superpower.
Wounded. Amazing grace, for who can tell of thy mighty works? As of old thou didst.
To be interested in the lives of the saints.
As a disciple of the Lord, O just one, thou hast received.
Endless oaths, the black veils, apologizing.
Although I cry to thee as the prodigal, I have sinned before thee, O merciful.
INDIKA.
Now I have come to thee, my Lord and God, a sinful and burdened one.
What? How do I get?
To look up into the heights of heaven because of the multitude of my transgressions. Because of thy boundless mercy and compassion,
I'm
I dare to
confused. How do I
approach thee, O
get
Christ.
through? Because the
Receive
door
me
won't
as thou
open.
didst the publican, prodigal, and the harlot. For as thou in thy deep wisdom hast
Always at lunch, she would carefully clean the devil's work from her dentures with her finger.
fell among thieves and was wounded.
Prayers that were
there we
repeated
go.
so much they lost their original meaning.
I have recklessly forgotten thy glory, O Father, and among sinners I have scattered the riches which thou gavest me.
There's the rotting potatoes, the never-ending
My soul is wasted with evil and is barren of good deeds, but I
cross over her mouth after every yawn, before entering the temple, after crying, after leaving the temple, after...
unseen grace for who can
How do I get
tell thy
down?
mighty works. O Christ, all who can
Oh,
number the
okay.
multitude of thy
I thought you were
wonders.
supposed to.
Because of thy
Never mind.
boundless mercy and compassion, I dare to approach thee, O Christ. Receive me as thou.
Holding icon, bestow thy bounties upon thy people, grant peace to thy habitation. What the hell? That was very interesting. It's like the devil in her mind is talking and is shattering her world, and somehow is allowing her to cross between dimensions, because she's able to go to this weird split world and able to climb up the platform even though there's no lift. Interesting. Don't waste time collecting points, they are pointless. The game tells me it's pointless. But the thing is, this game is kind of interesting now. It's getting really interesting. Is the game lying to me, or is the game the devil lying to me? Is this text right here lying to me? The point is pointless. It can't be pointless because you're praying to God. That you get points for praying to God, points for collecting holy artifacts. So it's like it's trying to stop you from being faithful, or like tempt you into darkness or whatever. So it's kind of interesting. I feel like this line here is lying to me. Or maybe I'm just deceiving myself. Why do I hear growling? Whoa, wow, that was...
I'm sorry.
Jesus Christ, what are you doing here? You. The cloistress is here! What
None is fine.
The conventual is here!
Why is he wearing
None.
sunglasses?
But listen, you're lucky to bump into me. I keep missing, and I'm no good at this.
What?
He missed the shot.
Get out of here. What? What? Who's there?
That glasses he's wearing. Really shiny. What is going
You're
on?
lucky to bump into him. He's...
Not a great shot.
Yes!
Sorry, I can help if you let me.
I don't think it can be helped. His nobleness has decided to listen to the visitation one last time. So let him listen. Don't interrupt.
Excuse me, what happened here?
Have you heard the joke about a crowbar in a train toilet? So, there was this train with a bunch of convicts. They put a spring between two carriages while the train was moving. Tried to plan an escape, I guess.
How many died?
Mostly fugitives. Many of them were shot. Ever had to care for the sick?
Me? Of course. We often have to.
Then come with us to the station. All the wounded are there. Go! Ah!
Give it to the disease, I got you. Keep praying, girl. Keep praying for his soul. Is going to hell. I think those wires are a little bit too much because it's clipping through. Oh, he's gone.
Well done, Doctor. He says the wounded are waiting at the station and then injects a corpse with morphine. Maybe out of respect for his dying wish, or for the size of his epaulets. What do you think?
Just to make his death painless. Gotta get to the other side. The hell, where am I now? Judgment Day. INDIKA has seen many images of what awaits a sinner in hell, but she could not remember seeing anything about what the righteous are supposed to do in heaven. Upside down. Everything's upside down, but this piano seemed to be upright. That's weird. I think that should move the piano. But that doesn't make sense how a piano is upright though, if everything's upside down. That did the job. Up, and where we go. In a graveyard.
Husband?
Husband?
I guess he was loved.
No.
Where is that? The husband is not loved and she still pray. Lie. This place looks messed up. Paraskeva Friday. Pavel Sergeyevich, Indika's father, called Paraskeva a saint for girls. Perhaps because girls used the icon for fortune-telling chanting. Paraskeva, show the man our love forever. May the Lord have mercy. Okay. Level up. Oh, why is it like that?
Wow.
It said, wow. There's people walking around with guns. Am I supposed to hide from them? Oh, aren't they the fugitives? Sounds like somebody's getting raped.
Stop! Lost your nerve, huh?
Why do you stop me?
Since when do you obey me? Don't worry. Fear is a natural reaction, life-saving in most cases. What is your goal? To help the girl or show what a hero you are? Exactly. If you're trying to help, there's no chance.
Calculating chances in a time like this. How low?
Listen to her. Doesn't like getting abandoned in the middle of an act.
What?
What? Did you see the size of that thing? Maybe you wanted to join them.
Not bad either.
Didn't have enough, you motherfucker. He's back at it again. Motherfucker. Piece of shit. Fuck you.
Fuck you. I think she lost some XP when she dropped. It's like she lost some coins, like Sonic the Hedgehog.
On my way.
I don't think I had a choice.
Hold on. Wait!
Quiet. Stop yelling.
You've saved me, and I've saved someone too. Poor girl, a little more, and she could have. Lord have mercy on for us. And you didn't see. She got away. Well, I didn't. I don't know how much, but if it weren't for me, God deliver us sinners from. Sorry, what is your name?
Ilya.
INDIKA. You know, they say that every hour that a patient doesn't get medical attention, their chance of survival is halved. Crazy thing to say, to be honest. It makes no sense to generalize like that. Do we include every...
No idea where to take it or where it came from. Sister! Did you arrive safely? No incidents? Kasyuk, is that you? Wait a second!
Did he miss?
Don't you care, right? Hey, you! Drop your weapon! Drop it!
You drop your weapon!
No.
Throw your rifle here! Don't taint your conscience with sin!
You're going nowhere, mate! Alright?
No, go on, wait!
Won't manage.
I've got nothing to lose.
Fine, just... don't shoot, alright?
What is going on right now?
Do it like this.
Why did she help him? It's so weird.
Get on! Get on him! I'm telling you, go! Go! Get on!
He looks like a zombie.
Get going! Get going! I'm telling you!
I won't fight you, huh? Come on in!
Come on then!
Hooligan!
Come on then! The voice acting in this game is good, but it doesn't fit.
Or I'll kill you!
What the hell?
I'll kill you right here! I'll shoot you!
What? How are you missing, bro?
I'll fucking kill you!
What is going on?
I'll shoot you!
This is some comedy shit. You're missing.
Oh, just come back! I've had enough to stop!
Eyes on the road.
Why are you aiming your revolver at me? You won't shoot me.
Why is that? If you don't go faster, I will.
Scum! Just...
How am I supposed to go faster?
So fast.
Just wait!
What is going on?
We'll shoot! You bitch! You fucking bitch! Scoundrel!
What?
Just wait! Please! Just wait! Stand!
What is going on?
I'm not running anymore! Hooligan! Come back!
Oh.
Hooligan, stop where you are! Right now! Just wait! Stand! Hooligan! Come back!
What? I'm so confused. What is going on right now? I am so confused what's going on.
Hey. Hey. Are you wounded?
I mean, his arm looks kind of fucked. I think he is.
This is good.
There's a cinnamon roll in there.
What are you doing? What is... Done.
Oh, whatever you say. Get up.
She gave him stim pack.
No, you don't need that.
Guitar.
Let's go.
Wait, what on this?
Well, either with me or with them, up to you.
What is going on? Is he near a fugitive? But I guess he saved her life.
Okay, come on. Let's go.
As I was saying, the voice acting in this game is pretty decent, but the accent doesn't really match with the setting. I mean, it's supposed to be Russia, right? They don't have Russian accent. They're speaking like they're British, which is weird. Yo, you alright there, mate? Yeah, you put your gun down, mate. What's it? What's in it, mate? What's in it? I don't know. It just kind of takes me out of the immersion, kind of. Oh, what the hell? But it's kind of wacky.
Why are you rushing so much?
Sorry. We're doing no more than 5 verses an hour, though.
Whoa. How do you understand it, huh?
Is he talking about the word versed or how to start an engine?
I grew up in a bike shop. My father sold them.
In Spasov?
Why in Spasov? No, in Gorodishi. I've never been to Spasov.
That's where I grew up.
The man's logic is flawless.
Are you embarrassed to be so close to a man?
She's been waiting for that. He's quite a looker, huh? Thick boy.
I must smell awful. No, they kept us in the train for 3 days.
Oh, don't worry. She likes it.
Oh! Pardon.
Come on, grab her tips.
Hey!
Stop pretending. He's just like the men you imagine in your room when you're...
Enough!
All right, calm down.
Is he a bandit or a sissy?
Hold on to your seat, for God's sake.
This game is so wacky. I can't tell if it's being serious, and sometimes I can't tell if it's just being a comedy.
Wait. Hey. Whoa!
What the hell? INDIKA, come out. Look, what have we got today? Oh, her past life is... It's in pixel graphics. A little mini game. Oh, can I relax? Don't you think you've had one too many drinks for such rides? Come on, if you finish first, one of them is yours. How does it work? W, gas, S, A, D, steering. The hell, this minigame? Left the dad in her dust. Ah, this would not do. Third lap, let's go. What the hell? He went super fast. He crashed. Dad, I'm alive and fine. Ah, damn. Dear. Go to the workshop, will you? Get me 2 wrenches, 9 and 13mm and a hammer. Who's this guy now? Mirko. Whoa, is it yours? Mine? Who are you? I'm Mirko, and your bike is junk. Junk? It's the first time you've seen a bike like this. It won't even make 10 for first 10. It has a 4-liter boiler, so more like 50. Yeah, sure, it's junk. Let me try. No. Do you know how much it costs? Don't be scared. I'll be careful. Just one lap. Well, he just randomly takes a... Some stranger just takes a bike and rides it. What the hell? Yeah. She just waits. He stole her bike. I can't move. But we had to celebrate and rejoice, for this brother of yours was dead and has begun to live, and was lost and has been found. Okay, that was so random. Her memory is that she did a race with her dad and her dad had an accident, so she went to get something to fix his bike, but then a random guy called Mirko steals her bike. What is going on? I'm so confused. This game is just confusing as hell.
Hey. Are you alright? I'm sorry, can I take a look, please?
There's nothing to look at. Better give me an injection.
Oh my god. I'm afraid this'll have to... If we don't amputate it, you won't survive the afternoon.
What happened to his arm?
Our prison doctor, he told me the same thing. Word for word. But that was over a week ago.
And he didn't do anything?
Sadly, the only surgical equipment he had was a rusty wash basin.
Very funny.
All right. Don't worry. It should be like that. Only like that. I'm also talking to God.
To God? Great.
His arm is necrotic. I'm surprised he survived the infection for this long.
You need to get up if you don't want to lose something else to frostbite.
Why is he holding a cup though? Oh, we're back on the bike.
What do you mean you talk to God?
What? Oh, my arm. You've seen my arm, yes? It's been a week. Or more.
I doubt it. And what does God have to do with this?
Well, let me explain. Ever since that night, everything, every event, it all happened as I was told it would. I'm certain I was the only one who left that train alive. It's all going according to plan. Every fucking step is God's plan, do you understand?
So taking me hostage was God's plan?
I know what you're thinking. But remember the gospel. The father who gave his money to the prodigal son, not to the beloved one, the good one, but to the bandit. He who had been murdering and stealing but came back. He came back. Do you understand? I think the Lord is happier to see one repentant sinner than, well, 100,000 righteous people. I don't know. They don't even need repentance. Do you hear me? You know, he laid everything out before me. Spread out like a deck of cards. The past, the present, the future.
Who?
God, who else? I was lying there, about to die. And a sister, just like you, brought me some water in this mug. And I was drinking and I saw ripples in the water. Little round waves. And heard a whisper. So I drank. And...
You heard God in a cup?
In a cup, yes. But that's not the point. I'll show you when we get there.
Look, a water tower. That means the station is behind the windmill.
A station? Why? We're doing fine.
We've only got fuel for a couple of bursts. I won't be able to drag you around with no steam.
Maybe we should go around.
A nun and an officer? Who cares?
But the telegraph poles. The cables are ripped out, though.
And the rope.
What? I guess I should have waited. I didn't get a chance to finish the talk. Oh, this is where the trailer was. Gameplay trailer.
It's as if they blocked the passage on purpose.
The brake is rusted shut. I have to find something to get rid of the screw.
It won't fucking budge.
Just sit down for a sec. I like these camera angles. But I wish this game had photo mode, so I can do it myself. I wonder if the game is going to actually explain why we have these points. The life of God pleaser. Bartholomew. Saint Bartholomew the recluse was so mild and pious that even wild animals were not afraid of him. He fed birds, squirrels, and snakes. Even a bear came around once in a while to snack on Bartholomew's wild strawberry jam. Once there was an argument between him and the bear that they could not resolve with words. Angered, Bartholomew struck the bear with his axe. Seeing what he has done, Bartholomew fell to the ground and rolled around in his tears, begging God and the bear for forgiveness. He killed the bear.
So?
Not yet!
The life of Saint John. One day, venerable John fell into a pit. He was a God-fearing and meek monk, so he remained in this pit with humility. On the third day, John doubted himself. Had he, out of cowardice, mistaken the Lord's test for his will? Should he sit at the bottom of the pit in his own filth, or climb out of the darkness and into the light? John started to pray to God, and he immediately gave John a sign. A spruce branch leaned down into the pit. John grabbed the branch and climbed out of the pit. After realizing that, in his hubris, he had been tempted by the demons, John cried, terrified. He jumped back into the pit and prayed for God's forgiveness. God forgave John and awarded him with numerous spiritual gifts. What? So the person who saved him was the demon. And so he jumped back into the pit? But didn't it say God gave him a sign? Maybe God don't give signs and that it was the demon's temptation. Okay. Why is there a giant doll on the bed? I didn't know they had this type of doll. It looks like a sex doll. The hell? I didn't think they had such doll in those times.
Maybe there's something in that shed. I've missed this smell.
Fragment of a folding icon. O Lord, cleanse us of sin. O Son of God, forgive us of our wickedness. O Holy Spirit, come to us and heal our maladies. Wrench. INDIKA could easily tell a 5mm wrench from a 41, but just by looking at them. This one has something somewhere in between. guessing I'm gonna need this. I don't think I can go through here.
Found a wrench.
Give it to me.
I don't think you can go anywhere else with that ladder.
Lord have mercy.
What's that?
Just a dog. Calm down.
I hate them. Hurry up.
Just a dog. I just know it's a dog. That's a one big dog.
Quiet, quiet, little doggy.
Quiet.
We won't hurt you.
You crazy? Run.
You're crazy. It's a very slow dog. That's. That sounded a bit weird when she said, "Stay calm, little doggy." The sound didn't sound like she was afraid.
Fucked you up with my bare hands, if I wanted. Well, hand.
Why?
I mean, why the fuck did you throw away the revolver? Would have been useful. I mean, a girl. I would never. Oh, shit.
Tell me something. If you're God's chosen one, why didn't God heal you completely right away?
That's a good question. Here's your answer. Here. Here.
Cadets. 20th March, Temple of John of Damascus. Spasov. The only rational remedy from infertility and sobriety, so infidelity, and other physical complications and affliction of the soul.
The Cadets.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. Come on.
I don't understand. So God had enough power only to stop the rotting, but to heal you completely, he needed some kind of tool.
It's not about the tool. A man can't be saved against his will, you see. Basically, it has nothing to do with my arm. It's about the path. The path we've been given, and whether to follow it or not. It's up to us.
And what do I have to do with it? So, possessed people are taken to the Cadets?
Everybody is. Do I look possessed to you?
No, not you. All right, let's get out of here.
Who's possessed?
Hoist me up.
Me hoist you up?
Yes, you. You won't be able to pull me up from up there. Shit.
Ilya? Are you alive? Ilya!
Yeah.
I'm guessing I have to go into the dark.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Of course it wasn't a coincidence, and now Indika realized it too. She had heard about the Kudyets and its miracles, but right now, in Spasov, and Ilya, meeting a prisoner who talks to God would not be an everyday occurrence. Also, Indika took a liking to him.
Who, this one? No.
One way or another.
Wait, can I restart this? I wonder if you can go into that dark room. Can you not skip this? No, you can. I'm actually kind of glad the developer actually
Ilya?
implemented skipping.
Are you alive? Ilya!
Yeah. All right.
Oh, I can't go in.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Over.
You are not scared of the sin. You are scared of the letter. Perhaps you should not open it. Do not do it.
Probably blank. What am I doing? I crashed into the layer blue. What? That makes no sense. He's stuck in the air. Help me, help me! Okay, don't worry, I got you, kid. But when they run away when these things look bad? Yeah, they got a little more fortitude than you, Pee-wee. They... Ah! For some reason I read that and it's just in my head I'm thinking it's like such a